So, hey guys, Chauzu here. So we got a new PvP Sugofest announced. We've had the info for almost 2 days now, but I've been busy with other things. But now when we have the full info, we might as well take a look at it. We have a Pyramble Sugofest with slashers and shooter. We have a new PvP recruit Cat, and a new PvP legend, Shinobu and Raizo. And this was a bit of a surprise because Shinobu and Raizo only have one form. So when we saw the download, we thought, okay, 2 new PvP recruits, maybe one is Arena, who knows. But yeah, it's just a 6-star legend, and usually if you only have 6-star artwork, it's something special, but nothing special about this one. So we have a trend where Banner wanted to reduce the amount of artwork in general, so I think this will be more and more common. But yeah, step ups look pretty similar, and it's always pretty good value to do 5 multis on PvP. And this Sugo will be around for a while, so I might pull on this eventually. But I haven't really decided yet. I'm not pulling anything until New Year, but once New Year is here, I might pull on all Sugos, who knows. But yeah, as for the available units, as for PvP Legends, only Shinobu, Raizo, and Kawamatsu. So yeah, this is like one of the big issues with PvP Sugos. Like, there's quite a few Legends now, but we only get 1 Sugo per month, and we should get more than 2. Like, it should be at least 4. In my opinion. Like, I get the theme is shooter slasher, but like, come on, just add a few more. Cat is available with the 2 giants, as well as Rebecca and Toy Soldier. Every PvP recruit is available, and the other legends here. Iso is interesting, will work well with the new Shinobu and Raizo. Shank's Buggy here as well, otherwise nothing really special. So yeah, let's talk a bit about the new units, starting with Cat Viper. As usual with PvP recruits, nothing special in the normal kit. 1.2 times ore boost, nice. When we saw the download and I saw that they were shooter slasher, I was hoping that Neko will be like a great PvP recruit for shooters and or slashers, since both of those need recruits. But I got so disappointed when I saw that they are mainly int. And int doesn't need more recruits. Int has a lot of good ones. It's a bit for slashers, but the slasher buffs are pretty meh. So you really want int slashers. So basically designed to be a good bench together with the 2 giants. But as for the special, like, I don't think the special is good enough either. Like, if it was shooter slashers, could have been cool since they don't have anything at all really, but for int, not really worth it. Target enemies within large range for 3.2 times damage, and you do 3,000 damage to 3 enemies if you have 4 or more int characters on the team. Like, basically forcing you to use a lot of int units. Not a big fan. Don't think he will see much of any use. Shinobu and Raizo are pretty interesting though. They are Legend 2, of course, so we have a PvE kit as well, which is pretty interesting. Strength Shooter Slasher, and they are designed to work very well with the Legend ISO we got a few months back. Capability, Shooter Slasher Free Spirit, 5 times attack, 1.2 times HP. If you have a conditional applied, you get 1.1 times extra damage. That becomes a 5.5 times attack boost. And if you have Berry Pen available when you attack, you reduce Death up by 2 turns when you hit a perfect. So this goes very well with ISO, since ISO can remove damage reduction and damage threshold. And then on top of that, we have Shinobu and Raizo can handle Death up. And ISO's super type itself can also handle Death up. So it would have been great if Shinobu and Raizo had a super 2, maybe super shooter or slasher, that could also remove some damage reduction and threshold, but they do not. So PvP Legend, don't get anything special like that. As for the special, lots of damage to all enemies at the end of turn for 3 turns, so end of turn damage, can handle resilience, for example. Removes poison and remove SFX. All of it, so pretty niche debuffs, but good bonus on the kit. Reduces all the chain debuffs by 7 turns. So that kind of helps Raizo, who can do a chain buff himself, but yeah, not really a kit I care much for in general. Would have been cool if they removed it and applied some sort of chain buff themselves, but they do not. Instead, they're able to do a conditional. It's a delay or ignite the conditional, actually. Very weird, since they themselves can delay. And they can delay for true full immunity if captain is slasher. So basically you need a captain that is shooter slasher or free spirit slasher, and you get the 2.25 times delay conditional true full immunity. Pretty interesting. Then it says if crew's HP is at 91% or above and specialist launch, you get a 90% HP cut. And you boost the next final tap performed by shooter slash by 30%. So the idea here is that you get low enough HP so you can get Raizo's final tap. And then Raizo's final tap will do a lot more damage. So pretty interesting, like you do get some nice bonuses together with this. And some neat utility in certain ways. So for a PvP legend, I don't think it gets much better than this. Pretty good unit to own. Not super good, but pretty niche, and we'll see some use, and will probably be fun to use with Raizo. They do have berry pen, sadly the bad kind, but at least their special can help them get the HP threshold needed in some situations. A bad crit, and even a bad enrage just removes 2 turns, so yeah, bad potential abilities. I think they have a bad support as well. It's just damage reduction and base stats added, really, so yeah, pretty disappointing. They do normal damage to quick enemies, and shooter slash and free spirit get extra base stats when they are a sub. So overall, pretty worth owning. Wouldn't say they are worth pulling for. I still might do some pulls since I haven't pulled on PvP Sugo in forever, but I'll wait a few weeks first. We need to get to New Year. PvP stuff. You can now avoid special bind. Shooters get attack up level 6, HP up level 6, speed up level 6, and we take damage up to 4 times team def up level 1. And they were so close to making this unit incredible. Like, effectively the def up thing means you can get def up level 4. Usually when you have taking damage abilities, you usually can get up to like level 6 or 8 at least. Just level 4 is pretty disappointing, but overall, like, it's another very solid shooter ability in Rumble that makes them very hard to take down. But what shooter really need is a high damage unit to take advantage of the stability in defense, and sadly this is not that unit. Targets enemy within large range for 100% chance of action bind. So that's pretty cool. Will make shooters even more annoying on defense for sure. Target shooter class teammates for special CT speed up level 5. Also adds to the annoyance. CT 25 can increase CT every time you use the special. Pretty decent. Will have been better if they reduce the CT by 20%, like some units I have a special with. And targets one enemy for 2000 damage 5 times, so that's basically 10,000 damage. So pretty interesting. But it looks like it's a random enemy, so there's a lot of variance. But yeah, I think they will be mostly useful on defense, but I don't really think shooter defense is in a good place right now. They are way too passive. They can't really take out teams. So won't see much use for now, but if shooters gets better, I think they will be a potential staple. But of course, in PvP it's important to get dupes, and it's hard to get dupes of PvP legends. But yeah, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching, guys. See you next time.